Good morning. Tuesday morning, heading to Prove for the day. A couple of great meetings there. So much going on with this company. Huge fan. Having lunch with my friend Shirley Schoenfeld from 83 North. That's previously Greylock. She's a bit of a rock star. Been a while since we caught up. Not hopefully. I will be getting her on camera, interviewing her about being a female VC in Israel and just kind of her story, which is an interesting one, so stay tuned for that. In other news, I announced yesterday that I'll be joining Intellego Group, a company I've spoken about many times on the vlog as a strategic advisor. Big fan of what they're doing. Background checks using AI and machine learning, and big fan of the CEO, Shlomo Mervis, but bigger fan of the fact that he doesn't even realize how big of a rock star he is. Something about humble entrepreneurs. In other big news, I'm writing a book. I haven't spoken about that on the vlog. I'm up to chapter 5, a lot more on that to come. And finally, one more big announcement, heading to New York in 2 weeks to do a little bit of a road show, speaking at several schools. Then I'm flying to Miami and Boca to speak there as well. So that's going to be a jam-packed week. Coming back to Israel for 3 weeks, then heading to Melbourne, Australia. So the next couple of months are going to be insane. All right, let's do this. Heading to Prove. It's going to be a great day. Made it to Herzliya bright and early. I'm meeting this dude. Now look at his t-shirt. What? Julicious, you watching? Who are you, man?
Eli Kamyansky from LA.
From LA, and you got some news coming up with you coming to Israel.
That's the plan, hopefully.
That's the plan.
July,
making it happen.
summertime. Yeah, we're making
How's
trying to make
this
it happen.
view? What? All right, we're going to sit for a meeting. I'm going to give you a beautiful time lapse. Oh my God, look at the skies. Unbelievable. Change of plans. Me and Shirley, we're going to meet at Bistro 56, but we're actually meeting at the Ritz-Carlton at Herbert Samuel, probably the best kosher restaurant in the country. So if I wasn't excited enough to meet Shirley, now I'm meeting at the best restaurant. Pumped. First of all, how was that food?
Amazing.
This is the first time here?
No, I've been here before.
You've been here.
Yeah.
So we are outside of Herbert Samuel, what I think is undoubtedly the best kosher restaurant in Israel. I haven't eaten non-kosher, so I don't know, but I would imagine when you can add butter onto steak, then it's really good. But this is the best steak for kosher food. This is an interview that I've wanted to do for a long time. It's true. It is absolutely true. Can we just get the Shirley joke out of the way?
Yes, but I don't think anyone else is going to know it.
No?
You have American viewers. Right?
Yeah, for sure. So her name is Shirley, and whenever I say the name Shirley, I automatically think, how does it actually go? Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah.
No, I can't, and don't call me Shirley.
Well,
Okay.
Leslie, I mean, he's like a legend.
Yeah, it's old school. We're aging ourselves right now. It's not good. Okay, who are you?
I'm Southern California, Buddhist. Somehow found myself married to an Israeli, and now living in Tel Aviv for the past 6 years.
Shirley Schoenfeld.
Yes, mother of 2, very happy.
It's so funny because we talked about Jackie Mason before, and Jackie Mason says that Jews today, because of assimilation, are like sounding more like Gentiles in terms of their names, than anyone else, and the people that sound more Jewish are actually the non-Jews.
Oh yeah, I went the other
Whoopi
way.
Goldberg. How Jewish can you sound? So Shirley Schoenfeld sounds super duper Jewish, and you're actually a Buddhist.
Yeah, Finkelstein was taken, so I took Schoenfeld.
Okay, so let's stop here for 1 second because you're in a rush, and I don't want to take too long of your time. But what's your story? Where are you from? How long you been here? What do you do? What's your deal? Talk to me.
Grew up in California, worked in Wall Street, unfortunately, after school.
Really?
Moved here 6
You didn't like
years ago. Hey, look, it was great, but it kind of eats away at your soul.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard that. I wouldn't know, but okay. All right.
Right now I'm at 83 North, which is originally Greylock Israel. Amazing team, amazing group of people. Probably the most humble investors I've ever met.
That's awesome. Oh my God. Anybody who's ever watched my vlog knows that what gets me about people is humility. Humble people are what I love most. Honestly, people that do great things and know they do great things, okay, that's fine, that's all good. People that do great things and are humble, those are the best.
So why do you think it's so hard to find humility nowadays, though?
Why do I think it's so hard to find humility? I'll tell you why. Because think of the most popular items in our lives. They all start with the letter I.
No, I think it's the rise of, selfie culture. And,
But that's what I meant that's what I was saying is a symptom of that. You're right, 100%. By the way, I can't, I'm Mr. Selfie, so we're going to take a selfie in a second. But whatever, let's put that aside. But I'm just saying, think about it, right? Everything, iPhone, iPad, this, that, everything's I, right? Okay. So it's very much ingrained, that's a symptom, but it's very much ingrained in our culture. And so, we're not, I think perhaps we're not praised for humility, we're praised for achievements. And so people,
That's absolutely correct. But this is the problem. We're measured on achievements.
100%.
Whether it's, in school, in grade school, in college,
yeah.
Once you leave college and you go to work, it's what you're earning and what you're, when you're getting promoted and that sort of thing.
And I'll tell you, one of the horrible outcomes and results of that culture is that I don't know if you've experienced this, but I think we've talked about this in the past, is I've personally encountered people that instead of going out and accomplishing things so that they can go talk about their accomplishments, they actually lie. Like I've had, I don't know if you, it's a real phenomenon in tech.
Hold
like
on
people that build whole universes and like literally make up, I'm telling you.
Lying about what they've done?
Yeah, like
I'll tell you a crazy story. I didn't experience this in tech, but when I was in school, I went to Harvard, so I'm dropping the H-bomb.
You're one of those, dropping the H-bomb.
Dropping the H-bomb.
Love it.
Anyways, okay, so we had this girl who suddenly showed up out of nowhere sophomore year, and she just started joining all of our classes. She went to all the activities, all the whatever.
Yeah.
We found out one day that when she suddenly disappeared from our lives, that she was never enrolled as a student. She had told her parents
That's what I'm talking about.
back in South Korea that she had gotten accepted to Harvard. They sent her tuition money.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're talking like $30,000 checks.
That's what I'm telling you.
Insane.
I'm telling you, this is a longer conversation. I want to talk about you, but I've had people, I'm not joking, come to me and say to me, I work at Apple. I'm an engineer at Apple. Tell me what product they work on, who they report to. It was all lies. They didn't just lie to me. They lied to their family.
So sad for them.
They lied to their family. They literally, I've had not once and not twice. I've had this happen to
Were
me.
they trying to get something out of it?
No, that's the thing. It's just pure sickness. It's a real phenomenon. It's a longer conversation.
Really sad for them.
It's horrible. It's a real sickness, and it's again, I blame ourselves because we promote this glory of startuphood, and startuphood, is that a word? I don't know. Startup world and innovation. So even if I have an
let me
idea.
put it out there. No one's life is perfect. Everyone is struggling with their own issues, whether it's with your relationship, professionally.
I actually love that we're having this conversation. By the way,
spiritually.
I thought we were going to go more towards tech, and here we are talking about like spiritual Buddha stuff.
No, but we should. I mean, it's a very important part of our lives.
I love
think
it.
Gets neglected very often. And,
Absolutely.
You have to remember the most important relationship in your life is with
Yourself.
Yes.
Boom. I should be a Buddhist. Love it. So actually, Shirley taught me some Buddhism over lunch today. That was awesome. But let's talk a little bit, because at the end of the day, my audience are a bunch of geeks. Let's talk a little bit about 83 North. You were Greylock. You've not only rebranded, it's a separate fund now. It's nothing to do with
Completely
Greylock.
separate fund. So the fund was launched in 2006 by the partners in San Francisco who moved back. We've raised 4 funds since then. The first 2 we raised under the Greylock name.
Wait, how long has 83 North been around?
Since 2006. It's been a while.
As 83 North?
No. So that was the rebranding, I think, happened. Separation happened in maybe 2011.
Right, that's not right. So
The last 2 funds were under the 83 North.
Got it.
Right.
Okay. And so what kind of like spaces, verticals are you guys investing in generally?
I would say that we do nearly everything except for maybe pure robotics, like a robotic arm perhaps you wouldn't do, or something in synthetic biology, which is amazing and very fascinating, but we just don't have.
Okay, expertise.
At least personally from my perspective, I don't have the expertise for that.
Okay. Well, it's good that you don't invest in things you don't understand, unlike many other investors out there. But that's a topic for another time. But stages.
Stages, early stage, I would say, anywhere from seed through Series B, a big B.
What's like your biggest check size has been in the past couple of years?
I have to check.
It's like tens of millions, up to 10
No,
million?
it wouldn't be tens of millions. 10, yeah.
Something like that. And how many investments, like how active are you as a fund? Is it a very active fund? How many investments do you make a year around?
Well, so it's not, I wouldn't say it's public knowledge, but I mean, it's on our website, so you could, I guess, do the math and kind of figure it out, right? Look at the number of portfolio companies, how many partners we have.
83north.com, right?
Yeah.
Cool. And so your role there?
I'm a principal, one of 2. Shout out to Itai.
Nice. So you're seeing deal flow, your due diligence, that
3 things that I do. Deal flow, due diligence, and also helping with portfolios.
and eat steak.
And eat steak.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I was vegan before today?
It's very funny. It's good to have a sense of humor. That's very important. But no, we literally just ate that
Over
was,
a kilo of steak.
Yeah. What is that in pounds? How much is a kilo? Like 2.5 pounds?
It doesn't matter.
It's like they take a cow and put it on your plate.
Do you think you can still plank for
I'm not sure. No. But the question I thought you were going to ask is, do you think I could eat more? Like if they put another steak in
I
front of me?
could. Okay, I mean, seriously, when we were at the end, I told Hillel we could have gone for the kilo of
You could eat more now? You could eat it?
We could have gone for the
You could eat
1.5.
more right now.
I could do it. It's not a challenge.
That's actually mad impressed. I'm impressed. She's got the Harvard thing going on. But I'm more impressed than any of that with the fact that you can eat more food right now.
You must not have met many Asians in your life.
Why are Asians big eaters?
We're crazy.
Really?
It's all about food.
I did not. I knew that it's part of your culture, but I didn't. But like, you're not big beef people, are you?
We're big pork people.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, this was.
It's a miracle that we're sitting together.
Anyway, listen, you have to run to your meeting. This was super fun and totally random and Buddha and we got it all going. I love it, but let's not wait like 5 years to have our next meeting because this is a lot of fun. We should do it more
You're a
often.
hard person to get a hold of.
That is false.
It's not me. It was all
That is,
him.
by the way, that is downright lies. Tomorrow I'll have lunch with you if you want. Tomorrow. Anyway, this was awesome. Thanks again. And just keep doing what you're doing. I love it. Peace.
Peace.
That was one epic lunch. Tonight's the last night of Hanukkah, so I'm going to a little family gathering right now. Tomorrow, a couple of meetings in Jerusalem, taking the day off mostly, and then Thursday's gonna be great. See you then.